On the bitter night of December 16, 1773, silence gripped Boston's harbor. A group of men disguised as Mohawk Indians slipped aboard three British ships, the Dartmouth, Eleanor, and Beaver. Inside were 342 chests of British East India Company tea. Over the next 3 hours, they dumped all of it into the freezing harbor. 92,000 pounds, worth nearly $1 million today. There was no looting, no violence, just a clear message. The colonies would no longer accept British control. The roots of this rebellion went deep. Years earlier, Britain had emerged from the costly 7 Years' War burdened with debt. To recover, they turned to their American colony, imposing taxes like the Stamp Act and Townshend Acts. The colonists, with no representation in Parliament, pushed back under the rallying cry, "No taxation without representation." Though many taxes were repealed, the tax on tea remained. In 1773, the British government passed the Tea Act, granting the struggling East India Company a monopoly. The company could sell tea directly to the colonies, bypassing local merchants. Even though the tea was cheaper, it still carried a tax. For many colonists, it wasn't about the price, it was about principle. In Boston, the Sons of Liberty, led by Samuel Adams, vowed to stop the tea from being unloaded. Their plan culminated in what became known as the Boston Tea Party. When news reached Britain, Parliament responded with the Coercive Acts, closing Boston's port, revoking Massachusetts' self-government, and allowing British troops to occupy colonial home. Instead of quelling the resistance, these harsh measures united the colonies. The First Continental Congress was formed, and within 2 years, the first shots of the American Revolution rang out at Lexington and Concord. What began as a protest over tea became the spark that ignited a revolution. The Boston Tea Party showed the world that ordinary people could defy an empire and fight for freedom.